in another episode of FAFO. Trump. El Funky, a pro-Trump Cuban, not Cuban American, Cuban hip-hop artist is about to be deported. FAFO. I just want you to know that Trump always tells you what he's going to do, right? And I'm a person that look at people patterns. He don't have nobody back. Everybody can get it. It don't matter. You support him, don't support him. As long as you got the dollar. But this El Funky artist, never heard of him before. He FAFO'd.
So here we are, another Trump supporter learning the hard way. But this isn't just any supporter. This is a Cuban rapper who escaped the dictatorship, came to America, rapped against Cuban government, and then back to Trump, loudly, publicly, like he really thought MAGA was going to save him. Now guess what? He got noticed 30 days to leave the country. The same system he looted for turned on and gave him a boot. You can't make this stuff up. And the weirdest part, he's still defending Trump. This video is going to show just how deep the denial goes, and people are reacting to this mess. If this isn't political karma, I don't know what it is. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's get into these reactions.
El Funky, a Cuban rapper who has supported Donald Trump, is reportedly facing deportation. I have 30 days to leave the country, or I will be deported.
I billboard for Donald Trump. I billboard for Donald Trump. Cintura. Latinos for Trump. Baby, the jokes write themselves. You play stupid games, but you win stupid prizes. But black women like myself sat here and told everybody from my community to the white community to the Latino community to the Muslim community what was going to happen. And Trump is following through with everything he said he was going to do. Boom.
Just imagine that you're someone that highly supports someone and they just backstab you. That's exactly what they're doing to this rapper, this Cuban rapper named El Funky. Now, I know El Funky, why would someone name themselves that? I don't know. But he is a really big supporter of the Cheeto Man, and he's Cuban, you know? So his visa got denied, and he only has like 28 days until he has to leave. And it doesn't look good for his rapping career because in Cuba, you know, what he's doing is not acceptable over there. So yeah, this goes to show that they don't care how much you support them. If they don't like you, if, you know, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter for them. They don't care how much you support them, okay?
So far we have got the receipts. He's been told to leave. People are laughing, and even fellow Latinos are saying this ain't new. Why? Because none of this was hidden. Trump said he would crack down on immigrants. The policies were clear, but folks like this Cuban rapper thought they were on the right side of the crackdown. What they're running hard is Trump isn't about protecting legal immigrants. It's about punishing anyone who isn't white enough or rich enough to matter. Supporting Trump doesn't grant immunity, it just delays the betrayal. Now that betrayal has come full cycle.
A pro-Trump Cuban rapper is about to be deported, and he's been told by the administration that he has less than 30 days to pack his bags. The rapper's name is El Funky, and I'll read what he posted on Instagram just recently. He wrote, "I have 30 days to leave the country or I will be deported. I ask all my Cuban brothers who know my anti-communist trajectory and the congressmen in this country that more than ever, I need your support today." This is a really crazy story, so buckle up and remember to add the Midas Touch podcast right now on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. As this article from Politico notes, El Funky fled Cuba to reside in Miami, and although he was previously championed by Cuban politicians Marco Rubio and Mario Diaz-Balart, the two have not spoken publicly on the rapper's behalf, but the possibility of deportation has not changed El Funky's stance on Trump, despite him not being able to legally vote. The rapper has previously stated, "If I could vote, I would have voted for Trump. He's the strongest president when it comes to Cuba." Earlier this month, U.S. immigration authorities denied El Funky's residency application under the 1966 Cuban Adjustment Act. And if he is indeed deported back to Cuba, he faces likely imprisonment there because his music helped fuel the largest anti-government protests in Cuba in decades. And despite that, let me remind you once again, he still supports Trump. Follow Midas Touch now for more news.
Friend, pick up the phone. So apparently there's a Cuban rapper called El Funky. No, for real. His name is El Funky. And he is a very big supporter of the Dollar Tree dictator. Literally. Number one cocksucker. No, not number one, but he's top 50 for sure. He is going to be deported back to Cuba because they denied his visa. They meaning the people, the same people that he's writing for. The irony in all of this is that he still says, I still support this man and what he has going on. I'm just hoping that you guys go back, find my application, because there has to be some type of mishap, like misunderstanding. Like, go find my application and approve it, because yeah, I like y'all and I've been a supporter for so long. He has 30 days, well now 28 days to get his ass back to Cuba. And he can't really go there because his raps and his music has incited one of the greatest wars in Cuba. And so, yeah, if he goes back there, then yeah, things don't look good for him because he's immediately going to be taken into custody. And now he's afraid. Yeah.
Immigration crackdowns unnerve Cuban exiles long shielded from deportation. Immigration officials said Tomás Hernandez worked in high-level posts for Cuba's Foreign Intelligence Agency for decades prior to migrating to the United States in pursuit of the American dream. The 71-year-old was detained by federal agents outside his Miami home, accused of hiding his ties with the Cuba's Communist Party back when he obtained his permanent residency. Trump said exactly what he was going to do, so this is pleasing his supporters. However, the 2.4 million Cuban Americans who live here are shook. They're frightened. They're baffled. They voted strongly for Trump twice, and compared to any other immigrant group, the Cubans have experienced privilege here in the United States. Back in March, Trump revoked temporary humanitarian parole for about 300,000 Cubans. Many of those have been detained with a possible deportation. Amongst those facing deportation is a pro-Trump Cuban rapper with hit songs like Patria y Vida and Homeland and Life. He goes by El Funky, but his real name, Eliexar Marquez. He says he received a notice this month that he has 30 days to leave the U.S. Support for Trump from Cuban Americans on the eve of the election was at an all-time high, according to a poll by Florida International University. The Trump administration sends a 60-passenger plane every month to Cuba as part of its deportation drive. 500,000 Cubans arrived during the Biden administration. Every single one of them lacks protective status. Doing the math, it would take 700 years to send them all back. What are your thoughts on this situation? Oye, coño que vive Cuba. Comment down below.
Imagine backing a system that could literally send you back to a place where you are in danger and you're still supporting it. That's not reality, that's brainwashing. That's how deep propaganda runs when you think your politics make you immune. This dude is begging the administration for mercy while still cringing to the guy who made this possible. And don't forget, he's not the only one. Many Cubans who voted for Trump are now getting hit by deportation orders. The same way black, brown, and undocumented folks have been hit for years, many, many years. This is the cost, believing that cruelty won't reach your doorsteps. But cruelty doesn't discriminate, it just takes time.
Well, if it isn't the consequences to our actions, this pro-Trump supporter Cuban rapper is about to be deported. A Cuban dissident turned MAGA hype man named El Funky, or for this video right here we'll call him El Pendejo, comes into America waving his Trump flag around, thinking he's about to be the poster child for American freedom, only to be hit with a gotcha moment from Homeland Security. Gotcha! This man right here, who is obviously internally Caucasian, thought he can come into America, wrap himself around the flag, and pose as the world's most off-brand Trump supporter. This idiot doesn't understand that this administration will chew up anybody. His grandmother, who just gets caught jaywalking, would be deported alongside those people with weed charges like this guy right here. Doesn't matter what you did. If you look the part, which he obviously does, then he's automatically guilty in the eyes of MAGA and Donald Trump. All that time spent talking about how awesome Donald Trump was, or all that time writing songs about freedom, only to realize that here in America, freedom comes with a stack of paperwork and a judge that couldn't pick this brown man right here out of a lineup. I don't feel bad. You shouldn't feel bad for this guy right here. You reap what you sow. And that's it.
He still supports Trump. That's why tragedy turns into comedy. He thought his story would be different. The MAGA would protect him because he spoke their language, wore their heart, and pointed fingers at his own people. Now he's learning what many have known for years. Trumpism doesn't protect, it targets. It eats its own, and when it comes for them, they expect sympathy. But all they get is that 42 internet classic FA4. If this story proves that Kalma doesn't miss, hit the like button, subscribe for more reaction like this, and please keep exposing the hypocrisy loud and clear. Comment down below what you think about this rapper El Funky, and and all to the Latino and Cuban Trump supporters. Bye bye. See you to the next one. Wish you peace and love.